And Jacob came to Shalem, a city is Sheckem, which is in the land of Canaan, when came to Padanaram. Can you say that?
That's fine.
And pitched his tent before the city. He brought a parcel of a field.
Padanaram.
And he pitched his tent before the city.
I'm sorry you slaughtered it so much.
I did. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Padanaram. He bought a parcel of a field where he had spread his tent at the hand of the children of Hamor, Shechem's father, for 100 pieces of money. Genesis 33:18 and 19. Jacob is sometimes criticized because he stopped here at Sukkoth and Shalem and did not proceed to Bethel. Actually, we ought not to expect too much of Jacob at this time. He's been crippled and he's just learning to walk with his spiritual legs. And he erected there an altar and called it El Elohi Israel. Genesis 33:20. Jacob builds an altar here, just as grandfather Abraham was accustomed to building altars wherever he went. The fine feature is that Jacob identifies his new name with the name of God. He calls it El Elohi Israel, which means God, the God of Israel. This indicates real growth in a man who's just learning to walk. Let's put it like this. This man is on the way to Bethel. He hasn't arrived there yet. First, he journeys to Sukkoth.
And so that's J. Vernon McGee's commentary on verses 18 through 20. Now this is Chuck Smith's commentary on verses 18 through 20. There's no city that with that name. Jacob came in peace, in other words. And so Shalom. There's no city by the name of Shalom. It just means peace.
Oh.
So it can be translated that he came in peace to that city,
right?
Rather than there's actually a city named Peace. But we later learned that Israel or Jerusalem was the city of peace, but that's not what he's talking about here.
Okay.
El Shalom, El Ho, Israel is God of Israel, is what that means. And so he purchased a field, shows intent to stay in the land. And I think this is very interesting in today's debate. That they own the land from the Euphrates to the Nile. If the land was given to him, then here we have Israel buying a lot in the land.
Okay.
And so, you may want to reconsider your beliefs that the land's theirs and they have the title deed to it, and everybody needs to move out. Here Israel is buying the land from somebody in the land, and so they need to buy the land from the people it is theirs if there are people in the land. I noticed as we went over Genesis chapter 15 the other day, there's a long list of people that are in the land. Some of them, they were maybe participating in child sacrifice, and God punished them. But if they are good people, if there is people in the land, Abraham kind of moved around amongst them, these people that he met.
Right.
And so they've never possessed the land, and I don't think they will possess the land totally until Jesus comes and drops New Jerusalem right down there exactly on that spot.
Yeah.
And so as we covered in Revelations. And so I thought that was kind of interesting here. Israel pays for his own, if
their own land.
if the land is his.
Sounds like something will happen to me.
Yeah. But and so if you want to get along with your neighbors, probably that would have been a good way of going into land. Buy it.
Buy a piece of land.
Buy a piece of land. I know. I can't ever think of the people who own the banks England, they had enough money to buy the land. I don't know why they went in there.
Why didn't they do it?
To start Israel, but they didn't. They just went in there and caused havoc. So, with that, that concludes our reading of God's Word. I don't see any questions or comments, and we haven't had any on the channel. I do encourage you to ask questions and to make comments. I know that these are kind of short, so it takes a while for people to realize we're live and to join us.
Yeah.
So if we're on here for 2 or 3 hours, we usually have somebody
join
us.
Every time. Yeah, every time.
But these little 20-minute snippets, I don't know how long we've been on here, but they don't find us in that period of time. So, but we do encourage you to ask questions and make comments. I'm sure you'll view this at your own leisure. We are if you wish to remain anonymous with your questions and comments, we are a 501c3 nonprofit called Christ Recovery Ministry.
Yes.
And you can write us at P.O. Box 336, Berea, Kentucky, 40403. And our phone number is 859-339-7633 if you wish to opine. Give us your name and town, and if you wish to remain anonymous, and we will keep you anonymous, keep your anonymity. And so with that, if there's no other questions or comments, we will, as Katie and Annabelle and Lorena eagerly await every episode to sing, we say to you, good night, until we meet again. Adios, au revoir, I'll be the same till then. And though it's always sweet sorrow to part, you'll know you'll always remain in my heart. Good night, sleep tight, no matter the bed white wine. There's a wish and a prayer that every dream comes true. And now till we meet again. Adios, au revoir, good night. And with that, we want to remind you are truly loved. And with that, we say good night.
Good night.
Thanks, Terry half-hour show, hit songs and fashions through the years. We hope we brought you some pleasant memories. Now from all of our musical family, good wishes, good health, and good night.